Welcome to Business Class, a podcast for people wanting to upgrade their thinking, upgrade their learning, and upgrade their life. I'm your host, Eugenia Panderhos, founder of Business Class Collective, best-selling author, and life coach. If you're an entrepreneur, a startup, or someone who dreams of reaching their full potential, then you're in the right place. You'll feel empowered and inspired to design the life you've always wanted. Let's do this. Hello, gorgeous people, and welcome back to the show. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I love having you join me here. It's such a special time that we have together, and I'm just thrilled, actually. I've had such beautiful feedback about my show. I love the way that people take the take-home lessons and apply them to their life and tell me that they feel better and more empowered because of it. This week, we are talking about the importance of setting priorities. What is a priority? It's basically something that is more important than another thing and needs to be done or dealt with first. So prioritisation helps you focus and feel more confident and effective, and by prioritising your most important work first, it helps you to take control of your time and ensures you meet important timelines. Your productivity is linked to your priorities. You want to be more productive, seek career success, and to work smarter and not harder. You seek work-life harmony where you can feel that you can have it all. But unless you learn to prioritise, you'll always feel that you're chasing your tail. First things first. Energy levels impact productivity. So how do you keep your energy levels high? It's about enjoying a balanced diet, keeping hydrated, working when it suits your biorhythms. Think night owl or early bird, and also get some exercise and sunshine. Secondly, time management is the other key to working towards your priorities. Without effective time management, you'll procrastinate, waste time, your attention span will wane, and your valuable time and energy is wasted. Identifying your priorities helps you focus and reduces distraction and overwhelm. Protecting time and using time effectively can make all the difference to how your day pans out. Do you know how you spend your time, or does time slip away from you? Understanding time in goal setting and time management is crucial to working effectively and efficiently. Some people love writing lists of what needs to be done, and others use technology to build projects and tasks. I use a combination of both. So the natural concentration cycle is to work in 90-minute time periods with a short break taken to stretch, move, or hydrate. However, there may be other focus periods as mentioned earlier. This might depend on whether you're an early bird or night owl, or the available time between meetings or school pickup, or some other natural rhythm in your day. Working in the flow is a powerful place to be, so it's imperative that you protect this time because this is where the magic happens. Decide on your priorities. It's best to do the most urgent and important tasks first. Setting this intention allows you to tackle these tasks when you're fresh, alert, and your energy is high, and also contributes to your feeling of accomplishment for the day before moving on to the next task. Distractions from phone calls, emails, pop-up messages, or checking your phone can wreak havoc on time management. Placing your phone on silent, closing the door to your office, and muting notifications on your computer will enable you to work in the zone and achieve so much more. As mentioned, we know it's best to do the urgent and important tasks first, but who else has been distracted by the non-urgent and non-important tasks because of procrastination? Well, I can tell you honestly that I have. But having this awareness is where you get back into the flow and take the necessary action to reschedule your priorities. If you don't prioritise effectively, you'll waste so much of your valuable time, energy, and attention on tasks that aren't super important or that drain you too much or that aren't urgent as others. Essentially, if you don't prioritise effectively, you'll never be as productive as you want to be. So, how do we manage priorities? Here's how in 3 steps. Identify if the task at hand is urgent and important or simply important. Urgent and important tasks are things that need your attention today. It could be about completing a project timeline or team members waiting on your input to keep a project humming along. Secondly, make a list to prioritise your tasks. Place your most difficult, urgent and important tasks in first place, followed by the other less important tasks. By achieving and completing this first item, it will set you up for success for the rest of the day. The weight is lifted and you can get on with the other tasks that don't necessarily require the same mental energy as your first task. Thirdly, be realistic when setting task timelines. The less urgent and important tasks may just have to wait for the next day. Being realistic means you are also taking care of yourself and not burning the candle at both ends. So, what are the benefits of prioritising your workload, you ask? Here are the 6 points to remember. You become more productive and efficient. You gain clarity on what needs to be done. You allocate time and energy when you are most effective. You experience less stress and anxiety as your tasks at hand are clear. You get to focus on where the opportunities are, and you receive the gift of time by working smarter and not harder. By prioritising your workload, you have increased productivity, increased motivation, and an amplified focus. You can achieve bigger and better outcomes in less time because you have now valued the time you spend on the task at hand. And remember that time is our most precious resource. Prioritising is also essential to the success of businesses and also business transformation. It's about executing the necessary changes in your daily routine to create more value. As the CEO of your business or life, your desired results are up to you. Your transformation and impact is up to you. Now is a time to become strategic with your time and to prioritise your work and maximise the value of your time. So, how can we do this, you ask? It's all about creating SMART goals. The acronym SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. So, what does this mean? When making a goal, be specific. Then have a way that you measure progress. Make the goal relevant to your overall values. And then finally, set a time and date at which time you plan to accomplish your goal. A goal may change due to external, internal, or industry forces. Do not be afraid of restructuring a goal or letting it go. Instead, pivot to create a new goal or expand to broaden your existing goal or contract it to narrow it down. Managing these scenarios is essential to good time management and in prioritising the tasks at hand. As a final note, I recently learned about the importance of having your love priorities in place. Don't you just love that term? Having your love priorities in place. It really got me thinking that in business we focus on outcome, results and pivots and pirouettes, strategy and focus. But in our love life, we don't apply the right priorities of who and what is important in our life. If we don't, it means we've lost touch. We've been distracted and procrastination and avoidance have come into the equation. So as a reminder, as you go about setting up your priorities, remember on a personal level who is important in your life and keep them on the list. They are your urgent and important people who deserve your attention and your time. They are the non-negotiable because they have a place in your life. Equally, these priorities make for a happy life in your personal and home life. So take a moment to write down who these people are, who are the urgent and important people in your life, the ones that need to stay on the top of your to-do list and your to-be list. I hope that you've enjoyed this podcast and you've got some take-home lessons to think about. I wanted to invite you to join me on the mailing list. So I send out newsletters from time to time, and I only send you the good and meaningful things. I won't spam you, but I will let you know what's happening at business class, what events I'm hosting, what masterclasses I'm hosting, and lots of other little goodies and special discounts and offers and gifts that they're available, especially for the people that sign up to my mailing list. Once you sign up, you get a 15-page guide titled Upgrade Your Life, a guide for success and well-being, and that goes straight to your inbox. People love this guide. I've had so much feedback about it, which has been wonderful. On another note, I have the e-course for entrepreneurs that I developed, and this is a perfect course for those who are ready to create their business of their dreams. So if you've got that idea and you want to bring it into the world but don't know where to start, or if you're a business owner feeling overwhelmed and confused about next steps, or you're spending more time in your business and not enough time on your business, then this course is for you. It's like your mini MBA. It's a 10-week online learning platform specifically created for startups, entrepreneurs, and creatives to build, launch, and grow their business and position themselves for success. The links will be in the show notes. This course has 24 downloadable worksheets across 10 topics to help you identify, develop, and implement strategy and practical improvements into your business. There's a mentoring session, one-on-one for an hour, where you become more empowered, gain knowledge and skills. We get to design your strategic direction and gain clarity and know-how. You get to become your own change agent. With the course, you get your free membership, but you can apply for that separately to the course. And I'm so excited to bring this to you. This is the next step in the Business Class Collective suite. Next year, I'm going to be continuing the events. We have an event coming up in September, on the 19th of September, with the Girl Gang Wellness. If you're a parent of teen or tween girls, this is the one for you. Next month, we have a stylist come along who will talk about styling homes, styling for Christmas, and getting yourself ready for the festive season. And next year, I already have 4 lined up. So this is an exciting time in business class, and I would love to have your feedback having a retreat next year. So send me a message. Let me know what ideas you have. I would love to bring it to fruition and build this community and make it even more dynamic than it already is. Until next time. You've been listening to Business Class, presented by Eugenia Panterhos, founder of Business Class Collective. If you haven't yet, go to Apple Podcast, subscribe, rate and review this podcast. Share the love and let your family and friends know too. You can follow Business Class Collective on Instagram and Facebook. Join me next time.